It's going to have to, you ready? You all took us to church. I thought I was going to have to start sitting around a collection plate. But what you did is you educated us on some of the things that we may overlook, like laws, Marcy's laws. You introduced your nephew who has become a survivor, not because of anything he's done, but because he was the son to your sister. And tell us a little bit about that.
Wow. Several years ago, I got a call that my sister was dead, and she was stabbed over 12 times while she was pregnant. She lost her life. The baby died. And my nephews were watching as her husband was stabbing her. So our whole family was traumatized. And it really set a trajectory for me to embark on this calling. I always say I didn't choose my calling, but my calling chose me. It was at that moment that I gave my life to Christ. It was at that moment that I chose a different way out. Initially, I was going to become this attorney, and I had a whole different way established for myself, but God had other plans. So today was really, really significant for me because it was an opportunity for me to share my sister's story. Although she lost her life, although she lost her voice, I have a chance now to speak through her.
Wow, that's amazing. And that talks about courage, because the loss of a loved one through such traumatic circumstance really could shut people down, but you've taken that as a ministry, as an opportunity to be a testimony to so many. So I know that we're preparing to walk. Tell me, I know there's a lot of signs. Tell me what that walk is about.
The walk today is basically to advocate on behalf of the Violence Against Women's Act. Trump said that he was going to cut the budget for women, and that would mean thousands upon thousands of shelters closing across the nation, and it ultimately will mean that women will lose their lives to domestic violence. So we are marching as a sign of solidarity, as a sign of freedom, as a sign of peace, as a sign of unity, but more importantly, as a sign to say that as women, we think that it's utterly important that women be acknowledged, be addressed, be appreciated, be adored, and that if we as a country do not support them with resources, with help, with assistance, then it's no way we can fight an adversary if we are still fighting inside the house.
Wow. You know what? There's nothing else. You've just said so much, and today has been so powerful because you have brought law into where some people will just look at the emotion of the domestic violence, but you've given some practical ways that anybody can get involved, even coming to the state capitol. So I want to thank you for just hosting this event, and I know that you put a lot of sweat, a lot of tears, and a lot of man hours, a lot of woman hours into this initiative. And I know there's so much more to come. So InfoNation tells you to stay encouraged.
Yes.
It's so much bigger than any one incident or episode or event, because today you have saved some lives. So we thank you and we love you.
That's humbling. Thank you.
Thank you. We love you. Love and LeAnn loves Pastor Sabrina, and this is In Focus with the loving LeAnn for Inform Magazine, standing here with the one and only Pastor Sabrina McKenzie.
God bless you.